A few months ago, I came across the TEOS, a replacement for Grafx firmware for the Turbo Everdrive version 2. It's an open source project with the files readily available on GitHub and offers several improvements over the official firmware, such as using it as a super system card for Super CD-ROM games, fixing memory bus conflicts, and fixing a graphic corruption bug in Populous. The feature I found most useful, though, is the ability to back up and restore save data to and from the console onto the Everdrive's SD card. To get started, go to GitHub and download the latest release of the firmware. Once that's done, open the zip file and extract the contents to the TBED folder on your SD card. If you'd like the new TEOS to be the default firmware that loads on PowerUp, simply rename the firmware file to os.pce. You can rename the official firmware if you'd like to keep a copy of that as well. Make sure you extract the contents of the TBED folder from the zip file to the TBED folder of your SD card. And that's it. Remove your SD card from the computer, insert it back into the Everdrive, and power it up. If you set it to auto boot, you'll be greeted with the new firmware. If you didn't, simply locate the TEOS PCE file and load that. Here I did a quick check to make sure the console's memory is empty. You can bring this up by pressing select. Let's load up Bomberman and do a quick check of the save functionality. Here I go to load a new game and you'll see it's empty. No data is there. And because of that, it loads up to stage 1.1. Okay, so let's reset and let's restore a save file I have from the SD card back onto the console memory. And go to load, and we'll see there is now data for 1.2. And it loads stage 1.2, and you can tell it's a different stage. For anyone using a Turbo Everdrive, I would highly recommend trying this out. If you tried and don't like it, you can rename or recopy the official firmware back. But for those of you who are interested, I'll leave a link to the project GitHub in the description below. Thank you for watching.